Prince William took the stage in an unexpected royal function, not only with his family, but also with a proclamation that permanently altered the monarchy. He unveiled a future leader who shook the country and the palace with a single, forceful phrase. Young Princess Charlotte made history for the first time as jaws dropped and cameras flashed. What does Camilla, King Charles, and the future of the throne itself stand to gain from this audacious move? Join us as a new era of royal power collides with centuries of royal history. Everyone is talking about the royal family's unexpected announcement. They have disclosed a crucial update in an unexpected turn of events, a substantial change in the balance of power within the royal family. Let's look at this significant shift and its potential implications for the future of the monarchy. Do any of your friends follow the royal family? Type 1 in the comments if that's the case. Type 0 if not. Have fun with the video and remember to subscribe to help the station. At Kensington Palace, where numerous well-known authors are honored, this occasion was particularly memorable. The regal setting seemed like any other charity gathering with a light summer wind. Visitors and reporters anticipated the customary highlights: Prince George's wave, Princess Charlotte's smile, and pictures for the news the next day. However, the events that followed were anything from typical. Standing tall and full of resolve, Prince William took the stage with an obvious passion in his voice, rather than the customary prepared speech. With her hand on Charlotte's back, Princess Catherine stood next to him, a picture of serenity and encouragement. Standing close by, Prince George showed a level of maturity that belied his youth. Then Prince William revealed a shocking revelation that nobody anticipated: a drastic shift in the future of the royal family. In remembrance of Queen Elizabeth II and her aspirations for the monarchy, he declared, "We are beginning a new chapter that honors the past while building for the future. My family will play a bigger role in shaping our future, just as Her Majesty wanted." He continued, his eyes welling with tears. "Princess Charlotte, my daughter, will start her official responsibilities as a crown representative." The crowd let out a collective gasp as reporters quickly raised their phones to document the momentous occasion. Even the royal officials were surprised. This was a watershed moment in royal history. Princess Charlotte made a lasting impression with her self-assured move forward. Despite her youth, the constant presence of her parents indicated that they were prepared to prepare her for future duties. Queen Camilla and King Charles III remained silent and did not make an appearance. It became evident that the power dynamics within the royal family were shifting. For months, there had been rumors that the old guard was becoming less powerful. A new picture began to emerge due to shifting public opinion and changes in royal customs. The legacy of Queen Elizabeth II was no longer the only focus of the monarchy. It was also about fresh perspectives influencing its future. Despite having just ascended to the throne, King Charles appeared burdened by his position. William and Catherine, on the other hand, were rapidly winning over the populace. They were the most trusted members of the royal family, according to polls. Their performances drew large audiences and garnered international attention. With every occasion, William and Catherine demonstrated their leadership readiness and infused the monarchy with new vitality. They started to abandon antiquated customs because they were dedicated to their royal positions. Behind the scenes, the royal family's future course and possible alterations in the line of succession were all hinted to by whispers from royal advisors. These murmurs were specific enough to pique curiosity, yet ambiguous enough to be denied. To keep up with these changes, subscribe. William has reportedly been having private conversations with high-ranking Commonwealth officials. According to unverified sources, Catherine has assumed unofficial advising positions, which are typically occupied by senior royals. Rumor has it that Princess Charlotte attended media preparation meetings before Prince George, which is a startlingly young age. Palace insiders, particularly Camilla, kept a careful eye on these allegations to safeguard her standing in the royal family, even though some people reject them. William was criticized for going to a children's cancer center in Manchester instead of attending a crucial conference hosted by King Charles. Compared to the King's event in London that day, this visit garnered significantly greater media attention. Many see it as a subtle act of disobedience. It heightened tensions surrounding the succession, even though it wasn't a full-scale uprising. Prince George is still William's heir apparent. But Princess Charlotte's increasing power is altering the royal scene. She is starting to play a big role in the future of the monarchy. She has received recognition for having leadership traits like to those of her grandmother, Princess Diana, due to her increased attendance at public engagements. Get updates on how this impact affects the future of the royal family by subscribing. William's latest audacious declaration, as opposed to King Charles's, makes it abundantly evident that the monarchy's future has arrived. The king is gradually withdrawing from his position as official head of state. The populace is worried about the king's health and capacity to carry out his responsibilities after he missed a crucial ceremony, but William and Catherine are proceeding with assurance and purpose. According to palace sources, King Charles withdrew and canceled public appearances in the weeks preceding this event because he was exhausted. A quiet crisis was developing behind closed doors, changing the royal family's intentions and tactics. As his official responsibilities diminished, King Charles, who was renowned for his meticulous disposition and rigorous schedule, became unstable. At first, royal aides downplayed worries, claiming the monarch was enjoying a vacation following a difficult first year. Insiders believed there was more to it, though. In addition to having health issues, Charles was dissatisfied with his position in the royal family. King Charles felt eclipsed by his son, Prince William, despite having waited decades for his rule. Wherever William and Catherine went, they were greeted with enthusiastic applause, in contrast to Charles, who frequently appeared aloof, particularly around Camilla, whose presence continued to provoke discussion in the palace. As the king disagreed with senior advisors about how to deal with William's growing public role, tensions increased. According to rumors from palace insiders, Charles was thinking about gradually handing over duties to William as part of a more extensive reorganization of the monarchy. According to some accounts, Queen Elizabeth encouraged Charles to get ready for a seamless transition to William during her final months. But Camilla was adamantly against any change that did not revolve around her and Charles. Before becoming king and queen, both had to overcome numerous obstacles, and Camilla was reluctant to cede power to William and Catherine. She was unable to accept their increasing prominence since it seemed like a challenge to the established royal order. However, she was unable to stop the alterations that were taking place. Charles seemed helpless in the face of the monarchy's drastic changes. William filled the hole left by his return to the spotlight with his leadership and self-assurance. The royal family, which had previously presented a unified face, was now clearly divided. With William, Catherine, and their kids taking center stage, high-profile occasions like the Queen's concert demonstrated how drastically the balance of power had changed. The audience anticipated a straightforward statement from Prince William and his family during a momentous occasion at Kensington Palace Gardens. Instead, everyone was taken aback by William. He paid tribute to Queen Elizabeth II, his grandmother, and discussed her enduring legacy and dedication to duty. This was not merely a memorial, it demonstrated a change in the royal family's power structure. William's sincere remarks regarding the monarchy's future influenced a lot of people. "Our voice will ignite a new beginning, not by abandoning tradition, but by evolving it," he proclaimed. "It is not a relic, the crown. The promise of service is a live one, and it belongs to the future." For the royal family, this was a watershed moment. Next, William presented Princess Charlotte, his daughter. "Princess Charlotte will soon assume her first official duties," he declared. "She will start going to events with her mother, discovering the real meaning of service, and contributing to the creation of a new vision for our nation and family." The audience was shocked by this. Amazed by the moment and its obvious message, many responded swiftly. Charlotte would not be a submissive monarch. She was being readied for actual responsibility, perhaps even competing with her brother George. Social media users quickly shared pictures of Charlotte standing proudly next to William, showcasing her humble grin and her newfound role. William's intention to disrupt conventional notions of royal power and increase his daughter's public visibility was evident in this moment. He moved Charlotte forward rather than keeping her in the background. Standing next to him, Catherine exuded grace and reassured George, reminding him that the family was together and moving forward. Tensions simmered behind palace doors as the public applauded and the media hailed the royal family's contemporary perspective. Camilla felt less powerful since she perceived Charlotte's ascent as a challenge to her position. For years, Camilla had attempted to transform her reputation from that of a contentious character to that of queen consort. Under close media attention, Camilla now felt trapped by her history while Charlotte attracted attention. In order to reestablish royal hierarchy and restore order, Camilla convened an urgent conference with palace experts. But King Charles said, "Let it unfold," refusing to step in. It's already started. Before long, Camilla was alone. Employees who supported her and Charles started to back William and Catherine. Instead of contacting Clarence House, foreign ambassadors contacted Kensington. Additionally, the Williams family started to be portrayed by the media as the contemporary royalty. Camilla became increasingly irritated in the meanwhile. William, Catherine, Charlotte, and George were the new royal family that the public preferred. Many people ignored Catherine's subtle influence while the media concentrated on Charlotte's ascent and William's audacious declaration. She had spent years studying royal dynamics and was well known for her grace and poise. Her carefully thought-out plan was now paying off. Catherine is now more than just a mother and a wife. She is currently playing a significant role in determining the destiny of the monarchy. While Camilla tries to gain the public's favor, Catherine has won the people's true devotion. Her fame is genuine. It is based on real experiences like going to children's hospitals, and laughing with anxious children, and spending time with her own kids. She stands out because of her genuineness. William's closest ally, Catherine, skillfully managed the chaos in the palace following his declaration. Catherine decided to keep quiet when Camilla tried to exert influence. She remained silent when questioned about it. Her composure said a lot. However, she was involved and active behind closed doors. Every night, she and William planned their next course of action after reviewing public responses and media coverage. Impressed by William and Catherine's clear vision, Charles's devoted advisors started to approach them. Rumor has it that months prior, Catherine ordered public surveys to determine support for Charlotte's expanding role. The outcomes demonstrated widespread support for the monarchy's new course. This has nothing to do with individual aspirations. It's a thoughtful strategy for a long-lasting legacy. Catherine is aware that clinging to the past will not allow the monarchy to endure. For it to be relevant, it must evolve. She sees compassion, leadership, intelligence, quiet strength, and the destiny of the throne in Princess Charlotte. Her influence is not a result of inherited advantages, but rather of hard work and demonstrated skill. Catherine has no desire for fame or power. Their goal is to establish continuity and stability. Her offspring will not only inherit, but also contribute to the development of a monarchy. She used to be undervalued due to her middle-class upbringing, but she has evolved beyond a ceremonial function. She is bringing about significant change at the palace and has emerged as the actual guardian of the monarchy's future. After the announcements were over, the monarchy declared that the future is now more apparent than before. With pride, Prince William, Princess Catherine, Princess Charlotte, and Prince George came forward to show the world what lay ahead. Calm and elegant, Charlotte attracted the public's attention right away. She had a natural grace and a striking resemblance to Queen Elizabeth and Princess Diana. Her new responsibilities represent a dramatic change from childhood to a crucial role in the next phase of the crown's history. George remained silent but perceptive, displaying the composure of a future ruler, while Charlotte took center stage. His manner suggested that he will become a leader even at an early age. This goes beyond royal duties. It tells the story of a family dedicated to leading the monarchy with integrity and modesty. A new royal age is being stealthily led by William and Catherine. They stand for strength and a powerful statement. The future of the monarchy depends on emotional connection, public trust, and obvious integrity. Not only old bloodlines or titles. Charles and Camilla still have their crowns, but their power has clearly changed. There is a generational shift taking place in the hearts of royal fans all around the world. Not just in the UK, George and Charlotte are starting to accept their new positions. One thing is certain, those who will carry the crown forward are reincarnating it rather than merely surviving it. What does this signify for the monarchy's future? Will the old guard continue to hold power, or will the younger generation take over? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the most recent royalty news, and let us know what you think in the comments section below. Keep an eye out. This tale is simply